Royals baseball is next. Gene Segura standing in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Seattle.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
No problem here, one away. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR? The 1-0 delivery. Ball 2. Career numbers against Danny Duffy, 6 for 14. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Nelson.
Standing
Cruz.
in, Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a good pitch right there. If that's any indication the type of night he's going to have, if he's able to locate that two-seam fastball, they're going to have trouble hitting him.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In there, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here's another 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Royals, center fielder.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. And the pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Zunino has it, and he makes the throw to first. Cain is retired, and there's 1 away. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
I think the key to this game is you got to string hits together. They've got a nice lineup, and if they can continue to put the pressure on one guy to the next guy, just keep adding on the hits, they're going to score some runs.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
Matt, it's early, but man, he looks dialed in. 2 Ks right away, the 1 and 2 hitter, and now he's going after the 3 hitter like he's a 9 hitter. He's got great stuff going.
Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there. just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside. So striding forward now, Mitch Haniger. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Royals will line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5". It took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Lays off 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Grounded back up the middle. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise to this thing. And
here's Gerard Dyson. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. No score here as we play inning number 2. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. The Mariners threaten, but leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So digging in now, Whit Merrifield. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Salvador Perez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. That's a swinging curveball that's down, but a superstar player like him not catching up to it, you got to pump your chest right there and feel good about your pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Heredia, and this will land foul. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Segura has it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready for another chance. Robinson Cano 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next for Seattle.
Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He drew a walk his first time up. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Cabrera. And foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Third inning, no score to this point. Squared that one up just a little late. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter. This is just great pitching.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1-2. Stepping in, Brandon Moss. Career numbers with Iwakuma, 3 base hits in 19 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. That's a ball 1. In there, 1-2 now.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted.
Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches. 1 gone. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Here comes the first pitch.
Alcides Escobar.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th, left fielder Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning. And I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss. So he's got a chance to finish out this inning by maybe striking out the side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Mitch Haniger. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Mike Minor is forced onto the mound.
Pitching for the Royals, number 26, Mike Minor.
Swing and a liner. but this will be a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Cabrera's there. Makes the play, 1 away.
First baseman number 10.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way.
In now, Mike Zunino, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here, and he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Guillermo Heredia, a base hit in his first trip. And a ball, 1-0. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's down to third. Moustakas has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Lorenzo Cain.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after him being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Got him swinging in the dirt. Zunino gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Royals go. Now in the box, Gerard Dyson. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. The 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Now batting,
Gene Segura standing in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Moustakas. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Cano for his career in this matchup. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
And there's ball 1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And this one gets away. And he's safe. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager.
Matt, this...
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Cruz rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
And it looks like Joakim Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen. Hosmer in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Whit Merrifield next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success. That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And late reactions, and they got him. Here it comes, 1-0. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Up next for the Royals, right
Here's
fielder,
Melky Cabrera. Comes into this
Cabrera.
at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the here's Yonder. He'll start things out now in the top half. Joaquin Soria takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Mike Zunino is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Escobar is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting,
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And the throw is low that time to first. And did he have control of it? Yes, says the first base umpire. And there are 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. A bit suspiciously, he's been hit twice in this one. Right there for strike 1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at 3rd. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mariners leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Striding in once again. Brandon Moss. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Jorge Soler is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The shortstop.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Favorable call in there for a strike. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Iwakuma gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So another. Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura. Lifetime numbers against Soria. 2 for 3. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kane is right there, 1 down. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. One and one. Now the 1-1 to Cano. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. It's your game.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And they'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, number 15.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kyle Seager. Lifetime numbers against Soria. 2 hits in 7 tries.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power.
Ouch, that one hit him. Ready once again, Mitch Haniger. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Throw won't get him. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled at the plate. Again, a 1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning. Ready for another chance.
For the Royals, the center fielder, number 6.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now, they still got some work to do. You got the tying run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Eric Hosmer is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Taken for strike 3, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Third
baseman Mike Moustakas now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision. Digging in to try it again, Mike Zunino. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Starts him out with a cutter. And he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. Kelvin Herrera is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he is in there. Set to deal on 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Cabrera over to his left. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Gerard Dyson. A bit suspiciously, he's been hit twice in this one. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2. Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
And the pitch on 2-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Gene Segura The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene
And
Segura.
this one will be foul back in among the fans. Comes set with the 0-1. Turned on down the line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
After it is Cabrera. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And Melky's throw will not be in time. He's in there safely at
The
third.
batter, number 22, second baseman.
Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Going after it is Gordon. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mariners leave a couple, but with Merrifield next to hit. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Second baseman.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
The catcher, number 13.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Hooray!
Now a swing and a ball hit pretty well down that left field line. This has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. Here's Melky Cabrera. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. In is Jorge Soler. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Soler.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, your manager feels good about the decision of leaving him in.
And he lays off for ball 1. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Royals get 1 on this.
Leading off for Seattle, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Ryan Butcher enters from the pen to
Now
start.
pitching for the Royals, number 49, Ryan Butcher.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Here's the 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Kane patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
15, third baseman.
Standing in, Kyle Seager. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So digging in now, Mitch Haniger. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. That's popped up out towards short right field. Merrifield is there for it, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Nothing further in the... Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick.
The shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Now here it comes. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. And here's a ball hit in the air. Segura is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Finally got him to lunge at one there as this is popped high in the air over toward the left side of the infield. Seager is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Now from the Soto of downtown Seattle, we've got baseball under the lights here at Safeco Field. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Seattle Mariners. Donaldson and Cano slug it out. Coming up next. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Tap down the line. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second here tonight.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Favorable call in there for a strike. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's another 0-2. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
1-2.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, Sheen Segura.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top for the first.
From the stretch, Robinson Cano stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Here comes the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Throw over to the bag. And again a throw. A runner at first with no outs here. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Throw over to first. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball. Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 1 out and a runner on second base. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Throw goes to third, and he's safe.
Batting fourth, third base.
Coming to the plate now.
Kyle Seager.
He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Back to first, but the throw's high as the first baseman had to leave the bag to get it and couldn't get the foot back down in time.
Right fielder.
So striding forward now, Mitch Haniger. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway.
Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
That misses. 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Kevin Pillar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Fouled straight back. And he'll step off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
First baseman.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Bautista. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. First offering on its way.
Catcher, Mike.
Very weakly on the ground. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And in right field, Jose Bautista. You know, it's an interesting case with Bautista. He was a third baseman for most of his career. So to have to go to the outfield now and learn how to go back on balls, it took a little bit, but he can go get it. He's not a liability out there, that's for sure.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
After taking the first two pitches for strikes, he hits the third one for a base hit. That's just great.
Here's Gerard Dyson. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two. He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Tried to go back to back. I don't know who set up the other. He swung through the first one, didn't look good. I would have came back with the...
Stepping in now, Gene Segura, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row. He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. Carrera on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Throw won't get him. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game. Here's Nelson Cruz now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Well, he fouls off that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Just a tick behind for a strike. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number
Russell
55.
Martin now. Past battles with Mike Leake and even 10 hits in 32 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 2-1 on its way. High in the air. Leak just to the left of the mound. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Ezekiel Carrera. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Now another 0-2. Runner goes. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses low and away. Ball one. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Still striding in once again, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Third baseman, Kyle
lifted in the air to center. Pillar's there. One down.
Now batting. Right
striding into the box, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Pillar is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
First baseman, number 10.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yonder Alonso. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Line drive to left. Carrera is there, and they breeze through this. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they lead it 3-0.
Leading off for Toronto, third baseman, Josh.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Jose Bautista comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3.
Boy, went from From being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
To third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kendrys.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher, Mike.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Ball 3. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Digging in to try it again. Ben Gamble. He singled his last time up. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the stretch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't...
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And he is in there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerard Dyson. He reached on a single in his first try. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he's safe.
Now batting,
Gene Segura standing in. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Travis is there, and the side is retired. After the break, don't go away. Standing in, Troy Tulowitzki. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Back to work now is Leak as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Kevin Pillar is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Here's Justin Smoke now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Justin Smoke.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Smoke has it, and it's a quick out, number one.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Third baseman number 15.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Seager. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Seager will make the turn for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Mitch Haniger, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Stroman comes set, 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now, Matt, he's 0-2 and he swung at 2 pitches. It looked like they're trying to pitch around him. Maybe that's his strategy. Now he thinks.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Russell Martin now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ezekiel Carrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. On the move is Martin. Pitch inside, the throw. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Popped up, calling for it, Segura, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Devin Travis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
Waiting on it is Haniger. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still down 3-0. Now from the Soto district of downtown Seattle, we've got baseball under the lights here at Safeco Field. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Here's Brett Gardner now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, left fielder, number 11.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time. And the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Mariners, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-0 count and the pitch. Hard hit at third. And he's retired here, 1 away. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We are still scoreless. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Sanchez.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. On the ground up the middle, and Castro's got himself a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
He gives up a single there, but he's retired 5 in a row. Man, he looks sharp to me.
Aaron Hicks.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head. Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll start a out here in the home.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
On a big swing there by Seager as he gets a hold of one high and deep out to right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Batting fifth, right fielder.
Now batting, Mitch Haniger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, Matt, he jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant.
Here's Yonder Alonso as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. Haniger is on his way home. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
2-0. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Runners are at first and third with none out. half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Left fielder, Ben Gamble.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Gardner. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. Throw won't get him. Here's Gerard Dyson. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Another 1-2 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again. Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning. Now in the box, Chase Headley. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch. I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting ninth, third baseman Todd Frazier.
Todd Frazier is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Now the pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman Robinson Cano.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Set to deliver the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Cano. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2.
Standing in now, Kyle Seager. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 0-1 count. Here it comes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. A double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Haniger. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he got a big double play ball right there, but look, he's not out of the woods yet. Still got that run at third base, so he's got to stay locked in, come back with another pitch, and he might get out of that jam that you thought no way possible when he got into it. Matt, I really thought they were going to pitch around him here, but now you got an 0-2 count. He swung at a couple balls away.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Number 99.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th.
First baseman, Greg Bird.
Into the windup and the pitch. Greg Bird is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch or strike.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
In there, strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. 1 away.
The catcher, number 3.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 50th pitch of the game on its way. At third, here's Frazier. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Yeah, that was one of those in-between plays that's hard to judge. He hesitated, unsure whether he should charge it or play it off the hop, and by the time he decided, it was too late. He didn't even get a glove on it.
Ben Gamble stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gregorius is there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in, Gerard Dyson. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses there. 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Frazier is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Yankees.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The batter, number 14.
Into the windup and the pitch. Starlin Castro is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Under it is Alonso. 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready for another chance. Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So the digging in once again, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Gene Segura.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, second baseman Robinson.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line to the right side, but foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and Cano rolls this one to second. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Now batting, But designated
Here's
hitter.
Nelson Cruz now. He's
Nelson
singled in 2
Cruz.
trips to the plate thus far. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Frazier will make the catch to retire the side. Nothing. Digging in to try it again, Chase Headley.
Leading
He's
off for the
0 for
Yankees.
1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Chase.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Todd Frazier is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Ready once again, Brett Gardner.
Gardner.
He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. Now, I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick. Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
I like that he tried to.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the bottom. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He comes in
Leading
1
off
for
for the
2
Mariners.
with that home run he hit
Third
earlier.
baseman, Kyle.
And that one
Seager.
stayed too low, apparently. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hicks going back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Throw into second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in once again, Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
1-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Ready on 1 and 2. And he pops it up back behind second base. Castro is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Left for Seattle, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late inning, leadoff base hit. Now the tying run comes to the plate. You got a shot to do some things.
Greg Bird.
Ready for another chance? Greg Bird. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Swing and a miss, 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And this one's in the dirt. The 0-2 home. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hernandez still working on his shutout here through 6 1/3 innings. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Skied into straightaway right. Haniger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready now, Ben Gamel. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Ben Gamel.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Castro into shallow center, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 1.
Stepping up now, Gerard Dyson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit.
Here's Robbie Cano now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
2 out here and a runner at second. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cano ranging into the outfield, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Gamble is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Designated hitter.
Here's Chase Headley, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And this is bobbled now by Cano. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Todd Frazier.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
0-2, here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yanks. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He'll get things started. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius is there. A quick out number 1.
Third baseman number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Gloved by Castro. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mitch Haniger, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Outside with that slurve of his 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard on the ground towards short. Gregorius has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Number 11.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Gamble over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
So we got him swinging. Aaron Judge is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Luis Severino pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Seattle Mariners. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. At the plate, Greg Garcia. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Greg Garcia.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Number 11 will get a shot.
Pinch hitting for St. Louis, number 11.
And he lays off for ball one. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second, center fielder number 25.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Dexter Fowler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That was a...
The 0-1 delivery. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, for a switch hitter to take the pitch and hit it the other way, whether it's a fast...
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Runners on first with one down. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. Colton Wong will stand in. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Runners going. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And they won't get Fowler as he takes second with ease. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Fowler rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First delivery to him on the way. Jed Jerko is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Zunino has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Redbirds get on the board, and it comes. Number 11 will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here Realize you got a lot of game left. Just score one run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez, 1 for 3. Came with a circle change, 2-0, but he can't make contact, 2-1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. He's set and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this one's in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Striding into the box, Kyle Seager, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Back-to-back. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The catcher, number 4. Yadier Molina.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. And that's swung on and missed by Molina as he set down on strikes for the first out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
Left fielder Stephen Piscotty.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And a fastball just a bit high.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 8.
Into the box, Jose Martinez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1, here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up. Here's Yonder Alonso. They'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
First baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. No problem here. 1 away.
Batting 7. Catcher.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8.
At the plate, Ben Gamble. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. The Scotty's on the move, and the inning is over. Here's Randall Grichuk, and he'll start out there half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Fielder number 15.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to. Giovanni Gallardo is forced onto the mound now following the injury, and he'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 11. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Too high, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Seager fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number
ready
25.
For another chance. Dexter Fowler. Head-to-head history with Giovanni Gallardo. He's 2 for 4. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So instead of leading off the following inning, Matt Carpenter bats next with 2 away.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box.
Into the box, Matt Carpenter goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Gamble is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Gerard.
First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, you don't see that very often.
No one out with a runner at second. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Here's Robbie Cano now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Cano waits on the first pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. Oh, and he may have gotten a bad jump there as he aborted the stolen base attempt and went back to second. Now a look and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, that's not easy to do.
Cano awaiting the 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Nelson Cruz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Striding in once again, Kyle Seager. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This is line to left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. The relay throw.
Whoa, those 2 out base hits, those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
First baseman, number 10.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll trying to pick things up where he left off. Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here against Giovanni Gallardo.
Colton Wong.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Jed Jerko waits on deck. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate. It just kept running away.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Here it comes. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Into the windup and the pitch. Yadier Molina stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now Molina connects on one here. High and deep out to left field. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
That's a good pitch right there, believe it or not. You got the changeup and you got him out in front. Yeah, he hit him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Standing in, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Mike Zunino.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And here's a slider for a called strike.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Hamill.
This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout.
Here's Gerard Dyson. Runner goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The tag, and he is out at second.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and no one will track it down. Here's the 0-2. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the back door.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mariners. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder Stephen Piscotty.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Curveball that time, not even close. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Martinez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Right
now at the plate, 15. Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless. Digging in once again, Gene Segura. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Squared that one up just a little late. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and 2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing. I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Robinson Cano.
Hit in the air out to center field. Fowler giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Seattle.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Cruz awaits the 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that break.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We played. Ready for another shot now. Number 11. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Number 11.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
1 and 2.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Third baseman, number 13.
Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning. And I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss. So he's got a chance to finish out this inning by maybe striking out the side.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Zunino gathers it, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Seager. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a rather easy first out.
The batter, right fielder.
Ready once again, Mitch Haniger. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wong ranging into shallow right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
First baseman.
Ready for another chance? Yonder Alonso. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wong ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Striding in once again, Colton Wong. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Colton Wong.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball one.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. The 1-2 coming from Gallardo. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Jerko. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
To 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter,
digging in
4,
once again,
catcher,
Yadier Molina. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Some 2-out success, and that means Stephen Piscotty will bat this inning.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that at him.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty, as Gallardo will jump ahead quickly here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. The 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine. In now, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Ball 2.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Piscotty on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Ben Gamel. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The center fielder, number 1, Gerard
digging in to try
Dyson.
it again. Gerard Dyson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. And he'll reach first safely. Gene Segura standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. First pitch on its way. Pitch is high. The throw. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run.
The batter, second baseman, Robinson. Come on.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't. Looking for that pitch.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Tell you what, 6 2/3. You got 100 pitches. He's done a nice job being really economical with his pitches.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And he'll make it. In scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be Brett Cecil will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Sun Juan will come into the game now. Kyle Seager will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Number 11 into shallow left, and that's the 3rd out. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the. So striding forward now, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jose Martinez.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Here's Gallardo now with the 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
Edwin Diaz enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Fastball in there, 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's Randall Grichuk. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And a fastball just a bit high.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 11.
So digging in now, number 11. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 changeup is high, 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Matt, he's one pitch away from striking out the side. Now, that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Settling in now, Mitch Haniger. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Into the windup and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
2-2.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Here's Yonder Alonso. His career numbers against small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Here's another 2-2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Mike Zunino. He flew out in his last at-bat, and he gets ahead 0-1.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The victory would go to Giovanni Gallardo should the lead hold up here. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now here it comes. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Second baseman number 16.
Coming to the plate now, Colton Wong. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The count's 1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. St. Louis, good night.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Giovanni Gallardo. The loss goes to Carlos Martinez. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes.